Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karthik, and as I already specified in my last video, this video is going to be all about Samsung Q950A 11.1.4 soundbar system. Okay, before moving into the video, please click on the like button if in case you like this video, and do subscribe to our channel as well. Okay, coming back to the soundbar 11.1.4 Q950A Samsung. So how does it look? What about its performance? Is it really worth for the money we paid? Come, let's find out. This is how the soundbar looks, and you have the volume controls of each of the channel, and also a small display is located at the top of the soundbar. And I don't know why Samsung has decided to keep it on the top, and I feel it is of literally no use, as every time you have to come and stand in front of the soundbar in order to operate this. And I think the camera is capturing the Atmos speaker, Atmos firing channel that is located at the top. Bottom of the soundbar, and these are the ports available. One is optical, the other two are HDMI inputs, and the last one is HDMI eARC input, which you will connect directly to the TV. And then you have the USB port for service, and some reset buttons. And then here you have the power input. As you can see, 70% of the soundbar is covered up with hard cloth fabric. I don't know the reason why Samsung has gone with hard cloth fabric instead of plastic or a tempered glass. Maybe they would have thought that using soft material might not block the sound effect from the speakers. And the side alone, they have provided a plastic grill. Or is it just the cost cutting? If in case you wanted to know the dimensions of the soundbar, it is 48.5 inches long, 2 2.7 inches high and 5.4 inches wide. This is the 8-inch subwoofer that comes along with the part of the soundbar system. Actually, you have no physical controls over here in the subwoofer system in order to control the volume levels or the bass levels. All you have is just the power input and USB for service. This is the rear speaker, and hope you are able to see the upward firing channel, and this is the front firing channel, and this is the side firing channel. This is the back of the rear speaker, where you can find a LED indicator at the back. This rear speaker looks good, and it is not small. You can see my hands next to it. It is not small. You can compare it to a bookshelf speaker. Okay, in terms of the initial setup, actually there are two setups. The first setup, whichever I'm going to talk about, is like connecting the rear speakers and subwoofer to the main soundbar itself. So I have never seen such a simple setup in my life, like connecting the soundbar to the other systems comparatively to the other soundbar systems available in the market. So what you have to do in here is like place the soundbar, rear speakers and the subwoofer wherever you wish to in your place, and do connect the power cards to each of the speakers and the soundbar, and whenever you turn the power on the soundbar and the speakers, it will get automatically connected in seconds. I have never seen a simple setup like this. This is the second setup whichever I am talking about. You have to download an app called SmartThings from Apple App Store or Google Play Store, and once you downloaded it, you have to click on the add device button, and this app will search for the soundbar and it will connect to your soundbar. And once it is connected, there will be an icon like this, and you have to click on the icon to see what options this app has on our soundbar. So once you click on it, on the top you will see it shows the information on which source the sound is coming from, and then you have the volume control, and then you have the various sound modes. And this is I feel this is very important, because selecting this sound mode according to the aesthetics of your room, it will definitely improve the quality of the sound. First one is standard mode. It does not process the sound, and it will deliver the sound as it is. So if you receive a 2.0 sound, and if you select standard mode, it will give you the 2.0 sound, and it will not utilize any other channels. And the next one is the surround mode, and the name itself specifies like it will process the sound and it will utilize all the 11.4 channel sounds and channels. And then you have the game mode, which will generally boost the bass so that it will give you a gaming experience, and you can connect your consoles to the soundbar to get that experience. And the final one is the adaptive sound mode, which process the sound according to the source, according to the format, and then it will use the channels accordingly. And then you have this equalizer. Currently it is showing only the basic equalizer, because since I have selected the adaptive sound mode. In order to see the advanced equalizer setup, you have to select the standard mode. Now you can see the advanced equalizer setup, where you can adjust your equalizer settings according to your needs. And then you have the subwoofer volume level. The next one is the Auto EQ. It is the auto calibration software that is used by Samsung, and this will work with the microphones available in the soundbar, subwoofer and the rear speakers. And the next one is the advanced settings, where you have the voice enhancement, bass enhancement and the night mode. I hope that you are aware of the voice enhancement and the bass enhancement, but night mode is like if in case you are watching a movie at the night time, if you use the night mode, it will suppress all the loud sounds. That there is no option to control the individual channel levels, and that can be done only through the remote or the physical buttons available on top of the soundbar, and for that you have to go and stand in front of the soundbar every time. I don't know why that has not been included in the app.
Okay, finally coming to its performance. That is what everyone is waiting for, right? Honestly, when I played first time some content in this soundbar, I was not satisfied at all with the sound that was coming from the soundbar. But later on, second time and third time, and after doing all the initial setup, whichever I spoke to you previously, so after doing all those things, the second time, third time, the sound was entirely different, and it was so good. Like I can even compare this to a premium soundbar system. It was so good, and that's why I think Samsung is calling it as a flagship or premium soundbar system of its own. And I think this is because not only this soundbar, but overall the soundbar, I don't know whether they are using any A or something like that in the chip, but whenever you play something the first time, you will not get that satisfaction, but when you play different contents on the next days, what soundbar is doing is like it is analyzing the aesthetics of the room and it's adapting itself, and because of which you are getting the quality of quality sound from it. And likewise this soundbar is also doing the same. Okay, about the rear speakers are fine. It does whatever it has to, like giving only the surround sound whenever it is required, but for me the main thing is the soundbar itself, with which it has 7.0.2 in it. And overall, if you see the 11.1.4, initially I thought, okay, with this many number of channels, whether I might lose clarity on this aesthetics of the room, but no, this soundbar, with this soundbar you can clearly identify the channels of which one is coming from where. For example, from the rear speakers I can hear the side channel sound hitting the wall, and I'm as if like something is happening in here. So that type of clarity I'm getting in this soundbar. So whatever I spoken about the quality, it's like it is working perfectly whenever I try to watch some content, a movie or some videos from TV or to the source connected to the soundbar itself. But whenever I try to play music via ALEXA or through my Bluetooth from my phone, I'm not getting that. I don't know, I'm missing something. It is not as good as while watching a movie. Maybe it's my thing. Changing the mode from standard to adaptive sound mode when listening to the music somewhat improves a bit, but still I'm not getting that satisfaction. Okay, the things I will say as pros to this system is like the 11.1.4 channels. I don't think I can see any other soundbar system having this many channels at this price point segment, so that is a huge plus. And the audio formats it is supporting Dolby Atmos, DTS:X and whatnot, and the music services it is supporting like Spotify, Amazon Music, and the voice assistant like ALEXA and Bluetooth. So you pretty much get everything. And finally, the quality of the sound that is coming. Seriously, I never expected this from Samsung. I never expected that I would get such a quality sound from this soundbar system. I can even compare it to the other premium soundbars available in the market. It is that good. And about the cons of the system, the first main concern is like the display, whichever I have told you earlier, that is present at the top of it, and I don't know what is the idea behind it, but I find it no useful at all. Next, about the app, SmartThings app. I don't know why Samsung has not given a separate app for this, and also the controls, some controls are missing. As I have told earlier, the volume control of each of the channels are all missing from the app, and I don't know why, and it can be done only via the remote and directly by clicking on the buttons above the soundbar. For that you have to go and stand near the soundbar every time. Finally, the software that is Samsung is using in order to process the sounds, I think that is a bit clumsy, because I feel, for example, I can say that when connecting to Apple TV 4K, I have noticed, like when switching from one content to another content, it's like Apple is switching off its sound formats or something like that, because of which this system is not able to compete with the speed. And I think because of that, sometimes rear speakers getting frozen in sense what? It's like it is giving a strange sound, and the sound is not stopping at all unless you change the mode from adaptive sound to standard and back to adaptive sound mode. So there it is. And in terms of the verdict, I will say this is one of the best soundbar I have used. Yes, it has some cons to it, but still this is the final quality of the sound coming from it. Once you have to do all the tweaking, definitely definitely it requires time and effort, but after that, once you do everything, the final output of the sound that is coming from this soundbar is really amazing. And it is one of the soundbar that has the most number of channels, and at this price segment, so I think that is pretty much tells the story. So if you have only limited budget and still want to enjoy a premium quality sound, then please do not hesitate to buy this soundbar system. You don't have to trust my words. You can go and have a test or an audio test in a nearby showroom of Samsung, and then you will feel it. That's it about the video, and hope you liked it. I will be back with another video soon. Till that time, take care. Bye bye.